Our next one's coming up August 22nd, and it will be at Flowery Branch. So you'll just meet at the depot at 9 o'clock. We'll give out bags and gloves and just have you go out and pick up.
There's always something to clean up in the community.
There he is.
Isn't there? Well, Cindy, we appreciate the work that you do at Keep Hall Beautiful. If someone wants to get in touch with you to volunteer, what should they do?
They can either call me at 770-531-1102 or email me at hallbeautiful@windstream.net.
All right, thank you so much for joining us today. Remind everyone to pick up your cigarette butts, please, and also look for the cigarette receptacles that are right here on the downtown and the Gainesville Square area. Talked earlier about a project that's been taking place in Gainesville. Seems like it's been going on forever to me, right off of Jesse Jewell on Race Street. Actually, we went over there and heard from Matt Henderson, and it's a pretty complicated project with the Public Utilities Department and Public Works Department, so we thought we'd let Matt explain that project to you.
We're at the corner of Race Street and Jesse Jewell. This is a sanitary sewer project and storm sewer improvement project. It's a very visible project. Soon we're going to be on the other side of Jesse Jewell over in the AT&T parking lot, which is going to be probably the most critical part of the project because we're going to have to go right through the middle of the AT&T parking lot. So we're going to have to reroute traffic to the back of the parking lot. We're going to have to close the front of the parking lot. The sanitary sewer portion of the project is going to extend from Hunter Street to Spring Street, which is about 2,000 feet approximately. And then the storm sewer part of the project is extending from Jesse Jewell Parkway in the AT&T parking lot to Spring Street. The contractors just completed drilling underneath Jesse Jewell Parkway. Of course, it's a state road. The state will not allow an open cut or a trench in the middle of the roads. We have to dig a bore pit, we call it, on one side of the road. They put a boring machine down in there. It runs on tracks, and it actually bores underneath Jesse Jewell, approximately 120 feet in length. It actually places a steel casing pipe underneath the road, and then we slide the sanitary sewer pipe inside the steel casing pipe. And then the contractor will dig down on the other side in the AT&T parking lot and continue the laying operation from there over to Spring Street. About 2 years ago, our maintenance crews uncovered a section of our sanitary sewer that was actually collapsing, in the process of collapsing. It's an old clay, 10-inch clay pipe, and we're upsizing it to an 18. We're actually relocating part of it out of a section where it's on a private easement. We're relocating it out to Race Street, so it'll be in the public right-of-way. So we're actually replacing and relocating, as part of the project, the sanitary sewer. The storm sewer, that was discovered by the Public Works Department. There were some sinkholes that took place over near the Regions parking deck, Regions Bank parking deck, and so they identified that problem also several years ago. So we sort of, about the same time, so we sort of put the two projects together as one project and decided to go ahead and accomplish it, as one project. We're looking at end of October, mid-November completion date, and we realized that there's been quite a bit of disruption as far as traffic, and we appreciate everybody's patience with us in being rerouted and detoured around these areas.
I'd like to thank all my guests for joining me this morning on Good Morning Gainesville. Of course, Mayor Pro Tem Ruth Bruner here to talk about some of the projects in the city. Lauren Collins and Jean Hanratty with all the events that the Lanier Canoe Kayak Club is involved in. I hope you'll just take some time to go out there this weekend for the Sprint National Championships. Cindy Reed, of course, the director of Keep Hall Beautiful. There's always something you can do to help make our community look better. Matt Henderson with the City of Gainesville, and for all of us here at TV 18, I'm Katil Phelps.